Okay, we're gonna try to resume this story. I do not remember what I was doing. What's up, Cross? Travel somewhere. Okay. Is it through this door? No. Oh my god. Where was I going? I am good. My week's been busy, as usual. How do you mark a... Oh, no. Can I go there, go down here? Okay. Plus is available downstairs.
Come one, come all. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence.
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub.
We're already.
Really?
But it's been a good week.
Look out for her,
Knock on wood.
Fidelio. How hard
How
could
you
that
been?
have been?
You tried to jump back into Division 2. I went back, what's that, last week? Ran some of the manhunt. And then the manhunt decided, hey, I need you to kill 50 people with a sniper rifle. And I said, fuck this game. And I haven't gone back since.
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate. I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here. Brasilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to... I wouldn't have put it that way, but all right.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I
can't do perception.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
I could have sworn I went to a new map area, though.
Young
Why am I
Nimdutin
back
wandering
here?
out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while.
Give them a while so they can finish up. Missing Rangers. Track it. Track it. Yes, I'm tracking it.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What's up, Takao? No, Mafia has not been finished. Mafia is only being played on Mondays, so if I don't stream on the day that I have it scheduled, I don't play it. Saw some shit about Pernell. Pernell's back? Really? I'm gonna have to just watch a YouTube video to get caught up. Missing Rangers. Okay. Let's go this way. I don't know. I've heard people say you don't have to make a fresh tune though. You just jump right in and start doing oh, what was that game version called? Conquest or something. And it'll give you a ton of gear so you can get your stuff upgraded. But it's gonna have a level 40 boost. I'm interested if the DLC is actually gonna be like beneficial, or is it just gonna be a rinse and repeat? Oh, you haven't finished the story. Now that I don't know. You'd have to see where your main quest storyline is.
Boy. Here we go.
I suggest y'all come down here. Fight me! I dodged that toss. One of them went up there, the other one is still right there. You dead. Oh, and a fine one at that. I think he's still fighting up there. By all means,
One for us.
don't take all day, Kai.
Gone. Adelaro's gone. It's a dream. We're all dreams now. Sweet peonies, violets, and sardines.
Oh, she high.
Hello. Are you a fish too? Oh, the sardines shimmer. They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
We're Belena? Maybe you're Belena. Where's Adelaro? We need him. Adelaro knows where Adelaro is. Adelaro's face burst into violet when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us. When you find them, they will scream. They will sing with you. Soon the rest of Fior will be swallowed by dreams too. But tell us of Adelaro first. Where is he?
There's no way to be gentle about this, is there?
Not really.
Sink into the earth and grow. Will we see him again? Will he remember how we danced under the moon?
Oh, that's what y'all call it, dancing?
Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar. He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
Oh, boo. That was bacon.
Fear in the eyes!
Let's go, pal. Next one's mine.
Beat it out! Chewie!
You're not looking good. Everybody all right?
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Okay, got his badge. Talk to Lieutenant. Co-grind of the different groups and leaders made no sense. Yeah, if you need help, Cross, just let me know and I'll log in. If you're on PC, because I know you do console as well. Because I don't think there's crossplay. Did they ever add crossplay? They still didn't do crossplay? Oh my god. Ubisoft, why? So we go talk to this dude who shouldn't be far from this door. If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, I'm Mika.
Please tell me you found them.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
The Dream Scourge. Here. Tell me you're joking. So it is. Gods, I saw these signs. I didn't want to believe them. They'd been acting sideways, more than just distracted from their work. I thought it was... Well, I don't have to tell you twice. I was so wrong. I think I know the answer, but is either of them still alive? Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now? Then I can't leave her. I can't kill her either, but I'll have to find the strength. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job.
Looks like no one is safe from the Dream Scourge.
Okay.
There's nothing anyone can do.
So up to him.
I really do hope you can end this, Envoy.
See, you started Expedition 33, not to stream, just to enjoy. I've heard Game of the Year hype about that. Expedition 33. I don't know how true, because I haven't really watched much gameplay.
The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure she didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, Bring back its soul and its sanity. Cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
No, I don't trust his fashion sense. That's a whole nother story.
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. Be careful with your assumptions. Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart. Then we'd better do it somewhere else. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
Oh.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Chiata is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog.
Yeah.
We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
He's a dick.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, Aimika.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm just here to take stuff.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Chiata, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction. But our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Nadiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
We will set aside our differences for the greater good, won't we, Giata?
Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Indeed. Some of my colleagues would fight me for the opportunity to study you. I only bring it up because Anamancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Messiverno. Forever.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. I hope so, because we're running out of options.
Did you get it with
is in
Game
the
Pass
workshop due
Cross?
west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. I'd rather you find that out for yourself. Whatever it is, I won't be disappointed. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike. Like Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Oops.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her. I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject. Pleasant dreams.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field. The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place? A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel? We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals? A new tongue, an unfamiliar name. A harvest grows, the dead rise. What do they hope to achieve? Set what has been broken, soothe the pain. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? Punished, cast out. We understand. We peer through the murky water in vain. What is the truth? Fire that burns the forest, feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
A godlike in Emerald's Den. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Try and use their names, if you don't mind. It builds their confidence. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
Why do I have a feeling
So,
he's
for
not
killing a
gonna be
revenant,
good
then?
boy?
She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
Just like the good old days.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting? Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen. And end up like Giata, No, thank you. The corpses, they need me. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say. Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel.
My farmhands are very affectionate. Feel free to pet them if you like. Aha! So the Blight got into my Revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting Animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural. Not really. But that's all right. You and I have something in common. Come back soon.
Okay.
The great mystery is...
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal?
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky. Tired of being remarkable? Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giata wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Well, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giata will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Ah, of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge. An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell. Did you hear that Giata was sent into exile?
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
We could do both. Anything to work with the great Giata
Make
Castel.
your sparkles. Okay, we've got one person left.
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or, it used to be.
I got it.
Nice! Everyone okay?
Okay. This way.
You ever think, what if I wasn't a ranger?
Ado, welcome to my farm. Be a flower.
Confounded machine. Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop. Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked. Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source. We can't make something out of nothing. We're still limited by our resources. I could use a large single block of Atra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove. Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards. Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
If you can convince her to hand it over, I'll be more than impressed.
Well, let's see if we can pull it off.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment.
That's more like it. Didn't stand a chance. I owe you. Not bad, Marius.
All right, done with that.
To your left.
That it?
All that for a bunch of peppers.
A good campfire would feel nice after this. Oh shit. That was several.
sort of, you know. Oh well. Okay. So we know that quest is way too high level. See if we can spot some waypoints along the way.
Take him down. Here we go. They're behind you.
Oh, I know they are. That's why I'm not stopping.
Left leg.
Fast travel.
Come and get me. You're not looking good. Thanks.
Would have been nice. Be right back.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a Balrog.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately.
Right, and I got cooking lessons in Solace, but you don't see me making beetle mash every night for dinner. The bears out here can hear a snapfly dropping Sokka from across the stair. You don't want to get eaten, you need to walk softly.
I'll remind you of that next time you start playing your flute at camp.
That is different. Bear's natural prey doesn't tend to play flutes.
They might show up to get you to stop.
I've had this flute for years, and I have yet to be killed by a bear.
On second thought, maybe that's what's keeping them away.
Okay. What's up, Mio? How have you been? How has the weather been treating you? Okay, now we got all our stuff up. Really need to finish what was down here. Let's go there. Allergies work and try not to pass out from being tired. I know that feeling. I'm good. Just been busy. Work has been very busy. Hence the streams being like few and far between.
On your left. You're not looking good. Everyone okay?
I guess someone will have to do this for the people who starved to death when the food runs out.
Okay, so we got that one done. What else is over here?
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else. I had noticed food missing, but I hoped it was rats. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now, every piece of food missing is a person who goes hungry. Thank you. A shame this is not all that was stolen, but I'll take what I can get. I have to imagine Rosanna had a reason for taking this stuff. I should have known. My family shares the same beliefs. It's just feed the people, then worry about the dead. I don't hold this against her. Rosanna truly has Fior's best interests at heart, even if her priorities are out of order. Thank you for returning the food. It's a small thing, but it's a big deal to us.
The people needed this food more than the dead do. You made the right choice.
Finish that off, though. So what's this next?
Here we go. They should thank you. Watch the left.
Hands are taken care of.
You're not looking so good.
Oh. I played it for a little bit,
That was
Mio,
fun.
when it came out, and it gave me a headache, which was unfortunate, so I haven't gone back to it. And I was really looking forward to playing that.
Something's not right here.
A little late for him to say something ain't right. Yeah, I highly recommend it. The story looked like it was going to be really, really good. Just unfortunate I couldn't finish it. That was my attempt at a crime. That was my second attempt.
At all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of you... In case it was... Diverus? From the depths of my soul, I see. Perfecto. Return when you have more to claim.
rises seem a bit steep.
Is your soul cracked like an old teacup? Buy a crystal today.
Can I interest? Welcome to Poria and Velino.
Okay. To sell some stuff or store it. I think I should store some of this stuff. I'll do that instead.
And I really loved him, you know. Deep down. What did you ever thought of him?
The water is beautiful, wouldn't you agree? The surface is calm. For now, in the time of the ancient, then came the water. It pulses. You are a godlike. I'm surprised it did not speak to you. Call it whatever. Forgive me. Some...
Oh, good.
We had one come to Paradise once. Thought he was a grift.
The same as anyone. The shop. It's me. Andres. It's sleep. I sense that if you take... I hope it will make sure you hold...
I know that's what I want to hear before I go for a swim.
Okay, folks. Let's get the Skyrock from the lake full of corpses so we can help out the creepy water priest.
That's right. I need to take the potion. Where is it?
Do not fear the depths.
We're gonna keep going.
Oh, no, you don't!
Hook up, envoy.
Can't fight them.
Is that all you had? There are worse ways to end a fight. Right flank!
They really aren't. They are not very helpful at all. Other than saying, look behind you.
Hurry on, boy. Those revenants are definitely coming this way.
That's all of them.
There's more down the way. Okay, return to the gift bearer. Where did he go?
last week. How am I supposed to live like this?
You emerged from one shore and found me at another. Do you have the stone? Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake must have imbued it with some power I cannot name. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, commit it to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there. I will sail for a time. Who knows? I may drift here again. Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that. The Lady of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, you've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that. I will relay that message sooner than you think. So, that is that. I believe my time here has come to an end. Whatever called you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon. Secrets never hide for long. Like us, they ache to be known.
I would kill for a standard festering snake bite right now.
Oh my god. Gonna get one more quest done.
Maybe they somehow wrap themselves up in an existing dream.
There. That's Thomas. Wonder what he... Place feels different without him. He left something behind for me. Help me look around. So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding? Yeah, it is. Damn you, Tama. Damn you. I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone... All this time, I never knew. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago. Would be if he just told me. I never gave him any reason to be coy. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about. Sometimes I wish you weren't so damn perceptive. Did I tell him? Huh. I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles in Deadfire and a handful of mercenary campaigns since. I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands. You're damn right. Tom always saw right through me. He knew what I was. A coward. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need some time with this. That's probably for the best.
I sure did.
I think I'm dying.
Leave something alone long enough, the living lands will take it back.
Turn around. Guards, help! Be right with you.
Are those roots tearing the bridge apart, or holding it together?
Show me what you got!
Enough of my kin have fallen this day. This ends now.
Still not hitting hard enough.
Jesus Christ. All of these quests are too high level. Oh well, I tried. Why would you restart me here, game? Quest. Way too much.
Good friend.
Way too hard. My weapons don't do enough damage, and if it's just gonna keep restarting me in here, it's like, what's the point? I can't complete it. I thought it was gonna be doable when I was picking off the mushrooms, but I can't. It's the second wave that spawns in that's difficult. It's a level thing and a gear thing. It's mainly a gear thing. I wonder if I can try that. The heart is next to her, so when she activates, technically, I should be able to make like a mad dash for the heart and just grab it. But I don't think I'll have a way out.
Perk up, envoy.
And I'm already down. Because she hits too hard. should be coming down.
Left flank. One for you. That's more like it. You're a good friend. I was just getting warmed up.
Get out of here.
Think the Delimgon did all that? Or maybe the land itself?
I think I did it. I don't know how, but I did it. Ran in and grabbed it. Now I'm trying to figure a way out of here. Yep, this way. Ooh.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada. Nature is as stubborn as ever, I see. fair enough. Here's payment for your troubles. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me? No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold. God, my condolences. Those two are a handful, even for animancers. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting. The stress of war can leave a mark on the soul, but this is different. Quite different. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land. Diverted, like the flow of a river.
Jada Pinkett Smith in this game?
Purposeful, maybe, but to what end? Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Well, she's back in the city.
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest.
Well, I thought she left, but...
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. And every bit of it was critical to our research. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus. Well, that's where I need your help. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
What, her parents are revenants?
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an Animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Something's not right here. Stay ready.
Even from the blight, who grows here?
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be guards. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Alright, and this is where we stop. Let's see. Alright folks, thank y'all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Stream will return, well, should return tomorrow. Put it that way. I feel like every time I say I'll be back, I end up missing a stream. Let's see. Exit to desktop. Alright. I will see y'all later. I'm not going to say see y'all tomorrow. I'm just going to say see y'all later. So I don't jinx myself. Hopefully that didn't jinx myself in the process. Jinxies. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Eat some good food, drink some water, and wash your hands. Okay, thanks.